All right, guys, let's stand on our mats. We'll start with our feet together. So lift the toes, turn them out on the diagonal, and then lift and realign your heels. So we've got our feet underneath our hip bones as always, nice and strong in the muscles. Let's pull up long. Start to release out your shoulders. Just take this time to tune into your breath. Nice and calm, Helen, after that craziness. So inhale as we lift the shoulders. Exhale as we roll them back. Oh, notice how you're feeling today. Tummy's in nice and strong. Squeeze the glutes. Let's change direction. And you're missing it all, sorting out your iPad. Guys, one more. Hands by your side. Bend your knees. Big breath in for me. Inhale as we lift. Exhale as we lower. So notice how the knees are moving, how the ankles are feeling. Any cracking going on? Do they need a bit of mobilization? Nice and strong. Push down through the shoulders. 3 more. Last one. Guys, well done. Right arm up to the sky. Change left. Just waking up the shoulder. Pull the arm behind the ear. Retraction through that shoulder joint. Pulling up strong through the top of your head. Keep your neck long, shoulders down. Nice work. Four more. 2 more. Guys, give me a little side bend. Left arm over. And change. So pushing the hips in the opposite direction as the hand goes over the head. Breathe out into that side bend. Nice. Four more. Good work, guys. Both arms up and down. So try and take the arms back as far as they want to go. Squeeze the shoulder blades. And just let the arms drop. 4 more. Just waking up the back. 2 more. Pull up strong through the hips. Nice. Guys, let it go. Take the feet wide. So I want you to take your feet out, turn your knees out, push your pelvis through the center. So we've got a straight line. All we're going to do is drop our bottom to the floor. So down we go and up we go. So notice my bum is not like this. It's tucked under, so my back is straight. You want to pull your bum cheeks in together. Stretch your fingertips as wide as they will go. Lengthen your arms. So roll the weight to the outside of your feet. Try and pull the knees back. So we're strengthening through the legs, through the glutes. Push the shoulders down, holding those arms strong. Hold it at the bottom and pulse. Pull the knees back if you can. Tummy's in. Guys, you look amazing. Super strong this morning. Give me a wave when it starts to burn. We've got 8, 7. Can you round the shoulders back and down a little bit more? Squeeze your belly in. 4, 3, 2. Guys, we're going to hold it down. Bring the right arm across. Lift the right heel. Come across. Back where you came from. Same arm. Come across. Back where you started. So you lift and twist that right leg. Just watch your knees. Keep it low in the middle. 4 more. Nice work. No rush. 2 more. Last one. The other side, are you ready? Let's go. And back. So I'm hoping the legs are getting a bit warm. Keep opening out the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades as you pull the arm back. Just watch that knee. Keep the heel up. So we're working through that hip joint. 4 more. Twist. And release. Arms might be getting heavy as well. Just 2 more if you can. Nice, last one. Stay here, side bend, right arm over. Ooh. If it's too much, you can stand back up tall. Inhale, exhale, over. Pull the knees back, squeeze the glutes. Can we drop a little bit lower? Nice. 4 more. Last one each side. You know I can't count. Guys, well done. Come up straight, turn your feet forward, just hinge forward from the waist. You can keep your hands on your thighs. If your back allows, drop your hands to the floor. Push your bottom back and up. Enjoy that release through the base of your spine. Keep the knees soft if that feels good for you. Pull up through the tummy, just breathe. Relax your head. Guys, when you're ready, lift the right arm, external rotation, stretch it up to the ceiling. Again, if you want to, left hand can be on your right thigh, up to you. Good work. Roll the shoulder back, lift the chest, pull it up through the core. Change sides, inhale, exhale, rotation. Round that shoulder back. Good work. Let's do 1 more each side. Can we look up a little bit higher? Round that shoulder back a little bit more. Good job, change. Inhale through the middle, exhale, rotation. Enjoy that stretch through the shoulder, the chest, the back, through the back of the legs. Well done. Guys, bend the knees, place your palms together, press through the feet, rise. All the way up, just move the feet in. Press the tops of your arms against your ears. Interlace the fingers. Peter pointer stays up. Can you make yourself 1 inch longer? Push your hips forward. Lengthen your spine. Lovely. A couple more breaths. Well done. Guys, release the wrists. Bring them down. Grab a drink. We're going to take it down to the mat when you're ready. So we're just sitting on the mat. So feet on the floor, pelvis under to start. Now, if this is not comfortable on your back, just put something at the base of your spine. A little towel, anything you might have. Or you can always just sit further forward. So I want you to squeeze your tummy in. I want you to stretch your arms out wide. So just round the shoulders. All we're going to do is just breathe out and just come back until we find a connection with our tummy. We're then going to come up and stretch. So exhale, roll back as far as you want to go. Inhale, come back, lift up out the hips, stretch. So you can go back all the way to the base of your spine if you want to, or just a little bit. Just make sure you're squeezing your belly. Push your shoulders down into the sockets. It's up to you. Keep your feet connected to the floor. Squeeze your tummy, nice. We'll do 4 more. Just take your time. Really reach up at the top. 2 more. Last one. Well done. Straighten the legs. forward flexion. Pull the toes towards you, release your back. Press the backs of your legs into the floor. Push your hips back, pull your tummy in. Nice. Okay, so we're back in that position again with our pelvis under. I'll face you this time. Guys, palms to the ceiling for me. All I want you to do is tap your shoulders. So we're bending at the elbow. We've been practicing this one in class this week. So I want you to be squeezing your tummy in, leaning back as far as feels comfortable. And if you want to increase the load, just lift alternate knees, up to you. You don't have to. So we feel some heat through the biceps, front of the top of the arm, through the tummy. Press your shoulders down your back. Inhale, exhale. So inhale as the fingertips tap the shoulders. So you might be feeling some heat building in the arms. Keep that neck nice and long. We'll do 4 more. Guys, loose the legs, palms towards you, pulse. So you're lifting and lowering the elbows. Squeeze your belly. Is the heat building? Try and keep moving, looking at your palms. Nice work. Guys, we've got 8. Can you bring your elbows a little bit closer together? Nice. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Well done. Open out. Oh, push your chest forward, arms back, straighten the legs. And then put the hands on the floor behind you, roll the shoulders back, lift up out the hips. Drop your chin to your chest. Feel that release through the shoulders. Take the right hand across. Can you put both palms on the floor? Just release through the back. Both hands to the other side. Try and get your hands flush to the floor and as far back as you can. We'll do that again. Oh, I find this one quite tricky. Maybe my arms aren't long enough. Try and keep the chest up, back straight. Last time. Guys, good work. Okay, grab a drink and we're coming all the way down to our backs. When you're ready. So we'll take a moment to find our neutral spine. So laying our arms lovely and long by our sides, rounding our shoulders back into the mat. Spread your toes. Let's just start to rock through our pelvis. Nice work. Or notice how it's feeling in your spine. Any tightness. Walk the fingertips a little bit closer to your heels. And then when you're ready, guys, find your neutral position this morning. Halfway between those 2 extremes, brace your tummy. All we're gonna do is lift and lower our legs. So we're just pulling them up into tabletop position. Inhale as we lift, exhale as we lower. So like a little march, nice and steady. Just make sure you're pulling in strong through your abs. So if your back starts to niggle, you're very welcome to put your hands under your bottom. Nice, 4 more. And we're going to slow it down. If you can, lift both legs together. So lifting them up and just tapping the big toes. Now if this hurts your back, hands under the bottom, or you can stay with singles. Nice. So I want you to see if you can just bring your thighs a little bit closer to your chest each time. So you might want to press down through the hands, through the forearms. We want to try and just lift the lower back off the floor. So just take your time, there is no rush. Almost like we're setting up for a backward roly-poly. Don't worry, we're not going to do one. Not this morning. So if you want a bit more of a challenge, work your abs a bit harder, take the hands off the floor. So then you know it's the abdominals, working your lower abs to squeeze and lift your bottom off the floor. So see if you can bring your feet through your hands. Your hands are like the football goal. Can you pass your feet, the football, through the goal? Should feel quite nice through your back. Just take your time on the way down. Keep that core activated. If you want to, guys, feel free just to straighten the legs and kick them through. So you've got that lovely stretch through the back of the legs. And just bend on the way down. Nice work. Pull the shoulders back into the mat. We're going to do 8 more if you can. Rest at any point. Just give yourself a nice little hug. Breathe out as you kick the legs through. Four more. Two more. Last one, and we take the legs back to tabletop position. Are we all good? Retract the shoulders into the mat. Guys, left arm, right leg. So tap as the arm comes over the back of the head. Opposite arm to leg. If it's too much, feet on the floor, just slide your leg away. So option if your back's hurting. Just stretch that leg long. You decide where you want to be. So you can tap the floor, or you can straighten the leg and stretch it. If you're stretching it, flex the foot. Just make sure those knees are in line with the hips, not too close to your chest. Breathe out as you extend. So if this feels okay, you can do both legs and arms together. Just watch your back. So extend the legs 45 degrees. Breathe out as you push away. Choose the level that's working for you this morning. Squeeze your tummy. 6 more. Nice, 4 more. And 2 more. Last one. Well done. Feet on the floor, soles of the feet together, let the knees drop out wide. Just take a moment, release the hip joints. And then when you're ready, guys, bring the feet back. We're going to come up to tabletop position. We're going to lift our shoulders off the floor, so press your head against your hand. We're going to release the right arm, and we're going to have it long by our sides. We're going to stretch the left leg long if you can. So opposite leg to arm is out straight. Now, if it doesn't want to hover on the floor, you rest it on the floor. All we're going to do is lift up for 2 and down for 2. So we breathe out as we come up, breathe in as we go back. Now, if you would rather just keep both legs on the floor, that's absolutely fine. So just one hand is long, so we're holding on to the head. Protect the neck. Breathe out to come up. Breathe in to lower. So we're isolating into one side of the abdominals. Quite strong. We'll do 4 more. Two more. Last one. Guys, switch the legs, switch the arms. Are we ready? Let's go. Breathe it out, up for 2. Breathe in, down for 2. So again, that long leg is resting on the floor, or it's hovering above the floor. Too much on your back, both feet are on the floor. Just lift and lower for 2. Still gonna work your tummy, don't worry. Nice, 4 more. Exhale on the way up. Can we feel it? 2 more. Last one. Well done. Both feet on the floor, full body stretch. Release. Oh, stretch the fingertips, stretch the toes in opposite directions. Hugging in that right knee to the chest. Just release the ankle, little circles. And change direction. Nice. Guys, we're going to draw that leg across the center of the body. Stick your right arm out behind you and look back over your right shoulder. If it's the right leg you're pulling across, just relax the foot on the floor if it will make it to the floor. You must stretch out any tightness in your hip joints, in your back. Try and press your shoulders into the floor. Breathe into the stretch. Good work. Guys, when you're ready, just lift that knee, bring it back. Take that full body stretch. Press your pelvis into the mat. And we're just gonna push alternate legs long. So push the right leg longer than the left and then switch. So just rocking through your pelvis, pushing it down, alternating sides. Nice little stretch. Four more. 2 more. Well done. Guys, hug the left knee in. Release your back. Just release the ankle. Relax your shoulders. Push them down into the mat. Nice work. Change direction. Just breathe. And then we're going to pull that left leg across the center of the body. Stretch the left arm out long behind. And look back over that left shoulder. Oh, it's lying on my mic pack. So see if you can get that foot to touch the floor if your hip joint will allow. Press your left shoulder back into the mat. Enjoy that stretch through your back, through your hip. Breathe into it. Let the tension fall away. Good work. And then when you're ready, guys, bring that knee back. Let's take that full body stretch once more. Hips into the mat, arms long. And then when you're ready, we're going to lift both knees up into the chest. Hug them in like a lovely little ball. Just rock side to side if that feels good. Try and lift your bottom off the floor, stretch through your back. Just draw some little circles with the knees, pulling them up towards your chin, pushing them away. And change direction. Nice work. Should feel nice on the back. Couple more. And then place your feet on the floor, but wider than your mat for me. Take your arms out wide. We're just going to drop those knees side to side. Just get some mobility through the hip joints, release any tension. Dropping those knees as low as they want to go. Opening out through the hip joints. You can come up on the ball of your feet if that feels good. Let's do 4 more. Well done. And we're going to leave the legs over to one side. Just relax your foot on the floor. Relax your back. Breathe. Inhale, lift the knees. Exhale, drop them to the other side, nice and steady. Just relax your feet. Well done. Inhale, bring them back up. Guys, we're going to stretch the legs nice and long, hands over the top of the head. Lift the hands up. Lift your shoulders, lift your chest. Hold onto your thighs if you need to. Squeeze your belly. Or lift yourself all the way up. Bringing the soles of the feet together when you're up. And just forward hinge over that butterfly stretch. So lift the chest and lift it up over a bar. Push your hips into the floor. Maybe rock side to side if that feels good. Push down through your shoulders. So we're going to take the right leg behind if you can. So we've got a little zigzag position with the legs. So we're going to open out that hip, lift up the right arm and take it back over your head. Push your hips forward. If you want to, you can lift your bottom up off the floor just to get a deeper stretch through that right hip. Looking up at the ceiling. Nice work. Put the bottom back on the floor if it's up. Just slide your hands forward. So we're just reaching forward, stretching your back. Can you get your forearms into the mat? If your knees don't like it, guys, just sit how is comfortable, forward fold. Try and get your chest as low to the floor as you can. So feel that release through the front leg. Relax your back. And up we come. Well done. Bring that leg round. We're going to switch over. So we're extending up that left arm when you're ready. And just leaning that arm back. So push your hip flexor forward. Push the hips forward to enjoy that stretch. If you want more, lift your bottom off the floor. Breathe into it. Nice work. Bottom's back. You're going to slide the hands forward, walk them forward, just lowering your chest down towards the floor. Press down through the armpits, stretch through your back, stretch through the bottom, through the hips. Guys, well done. Coming round, we're just going to come back onto all fours this time. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, tuck your toes under. Let's stretch the back of the legs, lifting up into calf stretch. So really lift up through the hips, through the belly. Can you get your heels into the floor? Try and enjoy that stretch down the back of the legs. Breathe, push back through the shoulders. Push out the floor through the heels of your palms. You can rock your hips right to left if that feels good. Nice work, guys. Center up. We're just going to bend the knees. We're going to walk the hands towards the feet. Take a moment to realign those feet underneath your hip joints. And we're going to take a really lovely deep breath in. And as we exhale, we lift ourselves back up to standing. Head is the last thing to come up. Roll the shoulders back, lift the arms. Push your hips forward, back extension. Pull the arms behind your ears, stretch. Lift up out the waist. Take that final side bend right. Lift up through the center. Exhale to the left. Lifting up. Guys, have a little wiggle. Lower your arms. Little shaky, shaky. Give yourselves a really big round of applause. I hope you felt that in your tummy and your legs this morning. A little bit of mobility to start. How are we feeling?